Hi everyone, it's Rachel here with your full March 2025 real estate market update in Big Bear. If you are a homeowner, a buyer, or just someone who loves keeping up with the mountain market, this one's for you. So let's take a look at what's been going on. This past month, we saw a total of 71 homes sell across the Big Bear Valley. That is a really solid number for March, and that shows us that even with interest rates still on the high side, there are serious buyers in the market, and properties are moving. The average list price for homes in March was just over $630,000, but the average sold price came in a little bit lower at around $604,000. So on average, homes sold for about 97% of their list price. That's actually a pretty healthy number, and it tells us that buyers are negotiating, but sellers aren't needing to give up massive amounts to close the deal. It's a very balanced vibe. Now, homes are selling for an average of $389 price per square foot. That number varies quite a bit depending on location, size, and condition, but it's been a great benchmark. Most of the properties sold were around 1,650 square foot, and they were on the market on average for 121 days. The median time on market was just under 100 days, which tells us that well-priced homes in good shape are moving faster, while overpriced or outdated homes are sitting longer. Let's talk a little bit about the spread in pricing. The lowest price sale last month was a 400 square foot in Sugarloaf that sold for $210,000. On the other end of the spectrum, we had a beautiful luxury estate on John Muir Road that sold for $2,325,000. So we're talking about a pretty wide range, but the sweet spot where we saw the most activity was right around $500,000. That's where the medium sale came in. Most of what sold in March were 2 to 3 bedroom homes between 900 and 1,600 square foot in Sugarloaf, Big Bear City, Moonridge, Fox Farm, and Lake Williams. These are the types of properties that appeal to both full-time residents and vacation rental investors, and they continue to drive a lot of activity. Now, I want to highlight a few sales that really stood out. There was a home on Ridgecrest Drive in Moonridge, just 530 square foot, that sold for $450,000. That works out to over $840 a square foot, which is huge. It had a killer location and some great finishes, and it just goes to show you how much value buyers place on upgrades and walkability. Another one that caught my eye was 1021 West London Lane. That's a 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home in Pinewood Estates area that sold for $900,000. It had great curb appeal, lots of space, and clearly checked the boxes for somebody looking for either a full-time family home or a high-capacity short-term rental. And of course, the big one, 258 John Muir Road. That sold for $2.3 million. It was a luxury lake area home, and even though it didn't get its original list price, it still shows that the high-end buyers are active and willing to spend when the right property comes along. So what does this mean for you? If you are thinking of selling, listen up. This is actually a great time to go to market. Inventory is still relatively low, especially for homes that are move-in ready or have STR potential. Buyers are looking and they're ready, but they are pickier than they were during the pandemic. Pricing it right, staging it well, and launching strong really matters. And that's where I come in. I've also seen several homes that were originally overpriced take 2, 3, 4, 5 price reductions before selling. If you're waiting to list till the summer, just remember, when interest rates drop, more sellers will list too. Getting in now might mean less competition and a quicker sale. If you're a buyer, now is the time to shop smart. Rates might be a little higher today, but you can always refinance when they go down. What you can't do is go back in time and snag a house that's already sold. I'm seeing homes sit a little bit longer, which gives you some negotiation power. But the best homes, especially those under $700,000, are still moving quickly if they're dialed in. And for my investors and Airbnb buyers, properties with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and good layouts are still in demand. I have helped several clients find great cabins that rent and appreciate in value. If this is something you're curious about, reach out. I'll talk you through what's working everything in today's STR world. All in all, March showed us that the big bear market is still moving at a steady, confident pace. Homes are selling across all price points, from cozy cabins to lakefront estates, but it's the mid-range, well-maintained homes that are leading the charge. Thank you so much for tuning in to this month's market update. I love keeping you informed and helping you make smart real estate decisions. And of course, if you are thinking about buying, selling, or just want to talk strategy, reach out. I'd love to help. See you next month. Bye.